Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have some exciting news. I officially passed Microsoft Azure Fundamentals, which is AZ-900 exam. After passing AWS certificate, I decided it was time to go multi-cloud. And guess what? How could I possibly move on without sharing my exact strategy and experience with you? Today, I am breaking down the 2026 syllabus, the trap questions to watch out for, and the 7-day plan I used to clear the exam. If you're ready to add some Azure Blue to your resume, hit that like button right now. And do me a favor, comment below with how excited you are to get certified this month. Before we go deep, thank you all for all your support in my recent videos. If you are new here, subscribe and join the journey. Let's get into the strategy. Now, before we move ahead into the study plan, let's answer the big question. What exactly is the AZ-900? Simply put, this is a Microsoft Azure Fundamentals exam. It's the official entry point into the entire Microsoft Cloud ecosystem. Unlike some of the higher level certification, this is not a deeply technical how to code exam. Instead, it focuses on the what and the why. The best part, this is one of the few Microsoft certifications that never expire. Once you earn this badge, it stays on your transcript forever. Whether you're a student, a developer, or even in a non-technical role, this exam proves you speak the language of the cloud. So, now that we know what we are fighting for, let's look at the actual exam format you will face on the test day. So, what does the actual battlefield look like? Let's talk numbers. The AZ-900 is a 60-minute exam, and you will usually face between 40 to 60 questions. Now, here is a pro tip that saves my stress levels. There is no negative marking. If you're not sure, guess. You have nothing to lose. You're looking for a scale score of 700 out of 1000 to pass. The questions are not just simple multiple choice either. You will see drag and drop, yes and no scenarios, and even some matching questions. One more thing. In 2026, Microsoft is very big on scenario questions. They won't just ask, what is a virtual machine? They will ask, your company needs to save money on a temporary workload. Which service do you use? Don't worry though. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to handle those. Now that we know the format, let's jump into the actual syllabus and where you spend 80% of your study time. Alright, let's open the hood and look at the engine. The AZ-900 syllabus is divided into 3 main pillars, and understanding the weight of each is the secret to passing in just 1 week. Pillar 1, Cloud Concepts. It is 25 to 30%. This is the shared responsibility zone. You need to know your infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. And most importantly, who's responsible for what. In 2026, they are really testing your knowledge on high availability and scalability. So make sure those terms are clear. Pillar 2 is Azure Architecture and Services, which is 35 to 40%. This is the biggest chunk of the exam. It is all about the Lego blocks of Azure. You will be tested on regions, availability zones, and virtual networks. Pro tip, focus on the difference between resource group and management groups. I saw few questions on this. Pillar 3 is Azure Management and Governance, which is 30 to 35%. In 2026, Microsoft wants to know you can keep cloud environments safe and cheap. You need to master cost management, Azure policy, and Microsoft Purview. My advice, don't try to memorize everything. Focus 80% of your energy on architecture and governance sections. If you get those right, you have already passed. Now, I know you are busy. I was also balancing various things while studying for this. So here's the exact 7-day roadmap I used to clear the AZ-900 exam. Day 1 to day 3, you need to go deep. Don't spend money on expensive courses. Go straight to Microsoft Learn, it's free. Complete the Azure Fundamentals learning path. There are also many YouTube channels which contain free videos on topics that needs to be covered for exam. Choose one instructor, watch videos. You can also use AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini to understand concepts in more detail. Day 4 and day 5 is simulation. This is where most people fail. You need to take practice exam. I used Microsoft official practice test and some reputable sets on Udemy. Our goal? Don't just get the answers right. Understand why other 3 options are wrong. If you are scoring 80% consistently, you're ready. For day 6, fill the gap. Go back to the areas where you struggled in the practice test. For me, it was governance and compliance. Reread those specific modules and watch a cram video on YouTube to solidify those concepts. Day 7 is the final review. Review your notes and get a good night's sleep. My secret weapon? Cheat sheet. I created a cheat sheet and just browsing them for 30 minutes made the region and availability zone concepts click for me instantly. So, what is my final verdict? Is the AZ-900 worth your time in 2026? Absolutely. Even if you are already an AWS expert, having Azure on your resume proves you are a multi-cloud engineer. In today's market, companies are not looking for one cloud. They want someone who can bridge the gap. It's an easy win. It never expires. And it's the perfect foundation for AZ-104 or any security specialty. My advice? Take the 7 days, follow my roadmap and get that badge. You won't regret it. If this 7-day strategy helped you, please hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm show this to more developers. Our community is increasing and I'm grateful for every single one of you. If you have not joined the channel yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. If you missed my GitHub certification roadmap video, it's on the screen right now. Go watch that next to complete your 2026 certification journey. Thank you for watching, keep building, and I will see you in the next one.